Listen up, guys. Earnings season isn't.
What's going on, guys? Send some stocks in the chat. We're doing some chart reviews and stuff like that. What's going on? What's going on? Let's start the live. Waiting for some people to join up in here. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat, everyone. We're just doing some chart reviews, answering questions. What's going on, guys? Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat. We're just doing some chart reviews. Just start the live, so we're waiting for some people to get up in here. Just waiting for some people to join real quick. Just doing some chart reviews today, so send some. What are your thoughts on crypto today? I was thinking about buying a little more XRP. Yeah, crypto's been pretty bad recently. It's been I mean, all the markets have been pretty bad. Stock market is very choppy the month of October. Same with the crypto market. Um, XRP doesn't look bad. I think both markets are going to pump at the end of the year. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I like XRP back up to 350 to end 2025 at least. Trump telling everyone to buy today. Well, he's always doing that, but he's never wrong. So it's always smart to be buying the dips. I think the November this month and next month are going to be great months. Whether if it's maybe the end of this month, I don't know if the whole month will be great, but I like December a lot for the market. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. We're doing some chart reviews to start the live, so we're waiting for some people to get up in here. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. Or we're answering any questions you guys have. It's definitely a good time to buy, though. SoFi. Let's take a look at SoFi. Just waiting for some people to get in the live here. Let's see something. 1 second, guys. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat. We're just doing some chart reviews or answering questions about the market, anything like that. Getting the live started, so just waiting for some people to get up in here. Up 400,000% with GRLT. Let me do SoFi first. So I like this as a long-term hold. If you're swing trading it, I don't know, but I think it's a great company for a long-term hold. I wouldn't recommend buying up here because I think this thing has room to fall back down to 20. A little extra for earnings. I was thinking about selling a tiny bit. Yeah, if you, it's definitely not a bad idea. I'd be taking a profit here. You can see right here, we're at the peak. So I think before we make that next big move up for SoFi, it's gonna pull back. It's definitely not a bad idea to be taking some profit here, though. I do like this company for a long term, but it's definitely not a bad idea to take profits and then get a re-entry here in the low 20s for SoFi. 37 billion market cap. It's pretty good. 5,000 employees as well, so I think their company's great for a long term. Let's look at more. Yeah, no problem. Let's take a look at APLD. APLD, Applied Digital. Yeah, so this one, we want to be taking profit up here. I'll just set these lines. We want to be taking profits up here at this $40 range. We got a nice pullback to the 20. If we don't hold 32 here on this 20 MA, we're going to drop back down to 26. So this is a good, big support level here. $32 a share. So let's just mark it out. Give us some levels here to look at. This is a very important level here. This is for APLD. We've got a bunch of levels here we can get back to, but we are in a spot where we're going to be taking profit here because if this doesn't hold here, our next level will be 29, and the level after that be 26 at this 50 MA. If you guys have any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat. I'll do a quick look at APLD. 1 second. For what level does it need? I think it needs to hold here on the 20 MA. We're on this 20 MA, this moving average right here. If it falls below, then that next level will be 30. So I'm looking for it to hold here. If it doesn't hold here, I expect the next level of support to be 30. If it breaks 30, I think it's falling back down to 25 for EPLD. But it's not a bad. Let's just look at some company stats as well. When do they report? Oof, January 12th, so they don't report anytime soon. Yeah, but this is APLD. These are important levels for it to hold. It had a nice pullback. I would have been taking some profits on APLD though. Let's see, 1 second. APLD is a smaller company. They're not profitable yet either. Negative EPS. Only 200 employees with a market cap of 9 billion. Any more stocks or crypto? Send them in the chat. We're just getting this live going. Answering any questions about the market, anything like that. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. Stocks and cryptos. APLD is not looking terrible though, but you can see these deep waves on the RSI. This is where we want to be taking profit here for APLD. We also got the red dot on the MACD, so short term not looking too good. Thank you, BURU. I like AT&T because of the dividends, but I look at B. I think this is a cheap penny stock. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. Not a fan of penny stocks, but let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the 6-month time frame. Not much. So we're going to go to the 3-month. Okay. Yeah, so this thing absolutely fell off a cliff here. We use the fib here. 1 second. It's not a terrible spot to buy. You can swing this back up. I would say I would start taking profits at 38 cents though. So they acquired 3 new companies. That's interesting. But I do like it to bounce here to 38 cents. I don't know too much about long term. It's a penny stock, so it's always risky. But I'll look at AT&T, which I really like for their dividends. They pay a decent amount, 4.5% dividend yield, so it's pretty good. Also really low in the RSI as well. I think we got the red dot back on. Let's go to the year time frame. Yeah, so this is a pretty good spot to buy. We're hovering this bottom of this RSI here. Took the weekly as well. Yeah, so on the longer term time frames, the monthly a little high, but on the weekly we're really low. I like the bounce here. As long as it holds here though. Otherwise, we're gonna get that death cross. So that's the only thing that's scary, but I do like it for the dividend yield. This is AT&T. They pay great dividends though. NNVC. Yeah, let's take a look at NNVC. It's a cheaper stock as well. Yeah, I think short term is going to pull back a little bit. It's a lot of volatility with this one. Yeah, a little iffy with this one here. Not loving it, but any stocks, send them in the chat or questions about the market. We're just going over, we're doing some chart requests, everything like that. If you guys are new, drop a follow. We do lives every Monday and Wednesday. We have a Discord, and we're a newer brand, just trying to grow. So posting out as much content as we can, because we're all new here. So just started everything last month. If you guys have any questions about the market, or we're doing some chart reviews and everything like that right now, so just send some stocks in the chat. Stocks and cryptos, send them in the chat. We're just doing some chart reviews. POET. Poet Technologies. A lot of chop here. Came back down to the 50. It looks like we hold at the 50 in May. It's not terrible, but on the weekly we did get a golden cross. So I think this thing is going to. We got the daily golden cross back here at $2 a share. If this doesn't hold here at $6, it's gonna fall back down to 5 here. It's not looking terrible though. Yeah, we broke this first level. Our next level here. Yeah, if this doesn't hold here, it's a big support here for what is this? POET. NOK? Nokia. Yeah, I like Nokia. There's not much to look at on the chart. It's gonna pull back a little bit because it absolutely pumped on that news. Yeah, you can see this huge. It's filling this fair value gap though, which is nice. You can see this. We're pulling back a little bit. You can see this pullback here and this downwards entry. I mean, this downwards channel right here. I do like it to fill this fair value gap though. And I think I would like to buy it here at $6. I'm looking for an entry at $6 a share here. Still really sold on, very overbought on the RSI. You see these deep waves here. We're pretty overbought here. So I would wait and be patient. If you're in it, hold it. But if you're a buyer, I would wait. I'd be a buyer here at $6 for NOK. Any more stocks? Send them in the chat. Just doing some chart reviews. We had a pretty bad month of October for the stock market. The price action was terrible, and it was a very choppy month. But I'm expecting a big month, December and late November here. Send more stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. We're just doing some chart reviews. Just doing some chart reviews. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat. This is UNH right here. One of my favorite swing plays. I was buying down here at 230, and I took some profits here, but it's definitely, I like this go back up to our sell zone here at 400 plus. Is that FI or FL? If you're talking about Fiserv, is that what you're talking about? This one, the one that absolutely completely fell off a cliff here. Just want to make sure that's the one you're talking about. FI, yeah. So this thing completely fell off. I mean, I don't like buying stocks like this in my opinion, but if you're going to fill this fair value gap up for a shorter term swing, I do like to fill it. I would buy a little bit here. Smaller entry because you can see we're way oversold. Look how deep this wave is. Super oversold here. A lot of volatility on this one. You can see right here. There's a lot going on here. And the stochastic RSI are also really low. So I do like this. I'm a big fan. I like it. Not a big fan of it. I do like it to play this to fill this fair value gap a little bit though. I would look to buy here and sell around 75 for FIs. This Fiserv, but definitely don't get stuck in it. So it's a little bit of a riskier play. Any more stocks or crypto? Send them in the chat, guys. We're just doing some chart reviews. SERV, okay. SERV. I hear a lot about this one too. So you can see right here. So in our sell zone here, completely fell off a cliff, entered our buy zone right here. This is when we start buy what price. I like the price that it's at, and then I would play it back up to 75 for Fiserv. But here for Serve Robotics, you can see where we got to our sell zone, completely fell off. We're back in our buy zone here. Golden zone, strong buy zone. We got a cup, a little bit of consolidation. It's a handle. We pumped off the handle, so it's a little late to get in. We wanted to be getting in either down here at the bottom or here on this handle part at $10 a share. It pumped up to $18. Rejected again in our strong buy zone. And in our sell zone, this red zone here is our sell zone. Completely rejected there and pulled back down. But we are in an uptrend, but I think we got to break a structure here. So it's not looking great. It has to hold here. It's on the 50 MA. It has to hold this $12 range. Otherwise, it's not going to be looking good here. Let's look at the company even more. Let's see. This is definitely an interesting one. If you want to swing this, I would like to buy it here on this consolidation in our purple zone here. And we got that huge pump up to our sell zone. So take profit right here in this red zone. So let me just look at the company, look at the price targets on it, everything like that, and I'll give you a full opinion on it. They have this is a smaller company as well. Market cap is a small cap. But let's look at the price targets on this one. Let's keep sending some stocks in the chat, guys. We're just doing some chart reviews. This is Serve. 1 year. Okay, so we have a 1 year price target of 18. You can see right here, we're getting the strong buy. Obviously, the technicals are a sell because it's pulled back, but analysts are rating this a strong buy for 1 year price target of 18 plus for Serve. It just has to hold here, otherwise we're going to fall back down to 11. If it falls back down to 11, I really like it as a strong entry point at $11. But we got this golden cross here, so this is definitely where we want to be buying in this consolidation period right here. We got the golden cross here, and it pumped up off that golden cross, but we're in an uptrend here, so I really think it's going to hold here and continue this uptrend. Any more stocks? VERI. We'll take a look at VERI. Oh, I don't see. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a huge pump up here. Wow, that's a long wick. Pulled back down. Still in an uptrend. We're basically just bouncing off this 20 MA. I don't even have to draw the trend line here because we're just playing off this MA. Another green candle here. If you're looking for a shorter term swing, I would play this back up to $8, $7, like $7.50. It's a long play for Veri. Let's take a look at this. Let me just do a little bit of research on this company. What's their price target here? $10 a share? I'll add this one to my watch list. Why not? It's an interesting one. But it's in a nice uptrend right now, which I do like. What was I just looking at? The one before this was Serve Robotics. I like Serve. It's the ticker is right there. SERV. I like that one, but very. I'm gonna take a look at this one more. Just give me a second. It's definitely interesting though. It does look good. Awesome. It's my favorite indicator. Oscillator. Yeah. It's a good indicator. I turn it on and off though. Can you VRTX after their earnings? Yes. I'm just looking at this one first for VERI. 1 year price target at $10. So this is giving us a strong buy. I actually really like where we are here. I think it's gonna pull back a little bit though for a good entry. We got the red dot on the MACD here. And then I'm just trying to look at the company. I can get back to it actually. Hold on. Actually, no, I'll do it quick. We don't have that many people in here yet. We're just waiting for some people to get up in here, so I have time to do a little bit more. Let's see here. So this is, you're saying it's a long-term hold? Yes. Okay. It's a decent-sized company with 500 million market cap. EPS, they're not profitable yet, and they're about to be, so that's pretty good. This is definitely an interesting one to say the least. I did add this to my watch list though. Can you VRTX? Yeah. I'll do plug power after that. We'll do VRTX first. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow. We're a newer channel here, just trying to help our community out and everything like that. So, okay, so this completely fell off here. Whereas you can see we're filling this fair value gap. I'll draw it out for you guys to make it easier for the viewers to see. We're pretty high in the RSI, but it still has some room to go up here. So we're gonna just draw this out for you guys. Okay, so you can see this gap right here, this huge spacing between these candles right here, is a fair value gap. So we see we're filling that fair value gap a little bit more. I don't know too much about the long-term play on this, but I'm really liking to fill this gap. We got to be careful here though. We could play this back up to this level, but I don't know if this is gonna fully. I would definitely consider taking some profits here, but it's not bad. Added very to my watch list too. Yeah, it does look interesting. Oh, how am I zooming in here? Oh, my bad, guys. Okay, we'll do plug power. I think this is just the ticker's plug, right? Yeah, I have this on my watch list. Yeah, this thing absolutely pumps. So people are talking about it a lot up here. This was my take profit. I was taking profit here. We're pulled back all the way to our 50 moving average. Yeah, we got this golden cross here where it absolutely pumped the stock. I do like this because we're in an uptrend for this. I like this as an entry. I'm not going to lie. I'll be honest with you. I think it's going to hold support here at $2.60 and play back up to highs. So it's definitely looking good here. There it is there. It is looking good though. I do like it at this level. Is my stream laggy? I don't know if you guys think it's laggy or if it's just my end. Does it look like it's a little laggy? I can't really tell. Thoughts on BBAI? It's a tough one. I played it a few times. No, it's good. Doesn't look like shaky or anything. Okay. Yeah, so BBAI. Yeah, so look, we pump, fall back down to the moving averages, pumped up, came back down to the moving averages, broke the 20, broke the 50, so it's a little scary there. I would be patient with this one. I would look for an entry of $5 for BBAI. I would be patient with this one. Definitely don't jump into this yet. Also, you got that gross MACD here. Completely fell off, so yeah, there's a lot of volatility. This thing can fall back down to 590s, the first level, and the next level will be $5 flat. VPG. I like sound. I'll get to that one in a second. VPG. I'm a big fan of it. And they report this week. I'm big on sound for long term. I love their company, what they're doing. Not buying up here. Yeah. Nice round bottom here. So we want to be buying over here. When we got this golden cross at $25, it pumped This is a great, beautiful move up off that golden cross. You can see the 20, the red and gold, red and green lines crossing over that golden line. So that's called the golden. Golden cross, where the 20 and 50 moving averages cross over the 200, and we got a nice move up to 38. I would be taking profits here. 20 and 21 for plug was $74 a share. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. But I would be, if you want to play it long, you could get some here, but be ready for it to fall a little bit more. But yeah, for this one, I would have been taking profits. I would like to see this form a cup and handle here. I want to see some movement like this, some downwards consolidation period on a downwards channel. I want to see this. I want to see it moving like this, and I think it's gonna make another pump off that. But I want to see some nice movement here, a nice pullback for VPG before taking an entry in it. I'll be taking profits here though. Sound. This is one of my favorite companies. I'm huge on Sound for the future. I think they're going to be one of the biggest companies in the future. That could be like 5 years down the road, but I like it here for a swing trade as well. You can see we're in an upwards trend here. These are our channels right here. This upwards channel. We're at the bottom. The support line here. It's holding so far. I think it's going to continue to hold, and we could play this back up to $23 a share. They have earnings though, so it's a little, if you want to wait before they report, but I do like it back up to 23. And I'm pretty sure they've beaten earnings every single time. Let's take a quick look though. I like SoundHound. SoundHound AI though. Hold 1 second, guys. Just checking their earnings real quick. In the meantime, the core short it. Short what? Sound? I like where it's at, in my opinion. And I also think they're going to beat earnings, so. Yeah, it's making higher highs and higher lows, so we're in an uptrend. I don't know about shorting it here, but they have beaten their earnings the last few times. Let's see. Yeah, they beat Q2 and Q1. The only quarter they missed was Q4 of last year. But they're recently profitable. Well, no, they're not profitable yet. They're about to be profitable. Very soon to be. Core, I could look at Core. If you guys have more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat. Yeah, but Sound is looking good, and I also really like it for long term as well. It's one of my favorite long term holds. Is this Core? What is Core? I'll look at MSTR. Send them some more stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. We're doing some chart reviews. MSTR, MicroStrategy. BBI has been good to me, waiting for me to pull back to finish. Yeah, it's going to continue to pull back a little bit more. Yeah, we got a death cross here. I would be very cautious here. I'm not going to lie, this is going to fall a decent amount. Our next level to fall to is here at 220. If this breaks 220, we can see. I think it's going to, yeah, it's easily going to fall to 220 here. I think you could play puts on this one from MicroStrategy, MSTR. I think it's going to continue to fall to 220. Yeah, way lower. This is the first level. I think it's going to fall all the way back down to here. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's going to fall back to 170, 180. MSTR is about to tank. If you're in it, I would definitely consider taking profits if you're profitable. But if you're not in it, playing puts isn't a bad idea here. CRWV. But yeah, this is not looking, this is an ugly chart here for MicroStrategy. Yeah, huge move up, bounce back down to the 200 MA, held good support on the moving average here, pump back up. Now we're kind of going sideways. See the volatility here. Yeah, so yeah, it's not terrible here. I think it's going to fall back a little bit. It could fall back a little bit to 120, and then we can play this back up to 140. But I like this one a lot. It's not looking bad. It's looking pretty good. And we're in an uptrend, so. Longer term, we could play Core Weave back up to 180. But shorter term, I like 140. Swinging this to 140. Hive. Let's take a look at HIV. HIVE. Yeah, so this thing pumped up. I would look for an entry here at $4.60 for Hive. You can see we got a really deep wave on the MACD. You can see we're above the zero here. Got a huge wave up. Got the red dot, so this is going to signal a huge swing down. And this is what we're getting right now. And it's not done yet, so I would look for an entry at $4, $4.70. Send some more stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. Just doing some chart reviews. Applied Digital. Did we look at this one already? I'll do another look though. No problem. APLD. Yeah, so this is our zones here. Our support and resistance zones. I think we're going to pull back. I think we're going to continue to break this 29, and I would look for an entry here at 27 for APLD. But I don't like buying at the peak. That's just my opinion. MGX, yeah. Let's take a look at MGX. If you guys don't mind, just drop a follow if you enjoy. We do lives every Monday and Monday and Wednesday. I think we're gonna do a live Thursday as well. And we're working on pushing out more content, everything like that. We're a newer brand. We have a Discord which is linked in bio if you guys are interested. MGX, we did get a golden cross here. Completely fell back. We want to see it hold here at 240. If it holds here, I like it back up to $3. AVGO. Yep. Just keep sending some stocks, or if you guys have questions about the market or anything like that. Broadcom. Yeah, nice uptrend here. We want to be buying down here though when we got this cross. Yeah, this thing pumped. I'm not buying up here on the peak though. Definitely not looking for an entry here for Broadcom. Molina Healthcare, MOH. I like Boeing on the... Okay, I'll look at these in a second. I'm going to take a look at MOH because I do like this company a lot. Molina Healthcare. I have this on my watch list. So yeah, we can see we're really... I think it's going to fall a little bit more. It's just in our strong buy zone. So for a longer term swing, I'm buying here. I'm buying and holding. I can't promise you it's going to bounce here. It could continue to fall to like 140, 135. But if you're going to buy and hold it, you could play this all the way back up to 200 plus for Molina Healthcare. I also like healthcare a lot for 2026. I think healthcare is going to really do well in 2026. It's way overdue. So this is a really good long buy and hold for Molina. That's MOH. Boeing. Oof. Yeah, so Boeing, we're looking pretty low here on the RSI, so very oversold. We got the red dot in the MACD. How about the weekly? Okay, so we're still up. The weekly has been down. We got a red dot back on September 12th when the stock was at 230. Now we're at 200, so that was a good indicator to be taking profit. Right here, yeah, we held good support. We had a huge red candle here. I think that was earnings. That huge red candle. We want to see support here at 204. As long as it holds 204, I like it. But you could play this, if you want to play shorter term, you could play this back up to 213. But for a longer term swing, or just as an investment in general, I want to see it hold 204. But the 50 crossed to 200 on the weekly. Yeah, on the weekly. Yeah, we got a nice cross here. I like this company for long term, but I'm saying for short term purposes, we want to see it hold 204 here. But Boeing's a great company. You can't go wrong with buying Boeing. So I think this stock, first off, it hasn't really got to, what's the high here? Let's look at the max. Yeah, so we're not even close to the highs here. This is the all-time chart. You can see we got some sideways movement here. This has room to 300 plus, but I love it. I like Boeing. It's one of my favorite companies. So you can't go wrong buying Boeing here. But for a shorter term entry, if you're interested, then I would look to hold support here at 203, which I think it will. What template am I using? Thank you guys for the follows. Oh, hold on. Let me answer that in a few seconds. Let me do USAR first because I got some people asking for some chart reviews, and then I'll get to the questions. Rare Earths, yeah, pumped. Not a bad entry here, but I don't know if this is going to hold here at 15. Be patient with this one. Don't jump into it. If you were in it, I hope you took profits here, because that's a huge pump and dump. Big level here on his 200 MA. We don't want to see it break 15. But template, what template am I using? This is Webull, and I'm just using some of my personal indicators. Like these, I'll just show you an example real quick. Hold on, let me go to... I look at longer time frames because I'm a swing trader. A longer term swing trader. I like to swing trade like 1 to 6 months. But yeah, for my templates, so these are my buy zones. This purple and gold are my buy zones, and this is my take profit up here in the red zone. So you can see right here for Target, for example, we're at $90 a share. My take profits are like, my first take profits here in the purple zone because we're not here. 120, hold the rest to 140, and then sell off. I have a couple good ones left. Please be patient. Hosea Benos. Thank you. Yeah, send some good ones. Nebius. Nebius is so interesting. We called this out in our last live. Nebius group. Yeah, so we called this out. Literally a few days ago when we went live, this is where it was. Right here at 97 on the 50 MA. So we were talking about this on like a live ago. What is this one? This is Nebius, NBIS. So we were talking about this one on like I think last week's live. It was here. Someone was asking goodbye. I said if it holds here on this 50 MA, it'd be a great buy back up to 141. And you can see right here that's where we're heading. Had a rejected here though. Pretty bad day. But I do like this back up to 141. But I wouldn't buy here in the 50 MA. It held. We got that first green candle, the 106. Could have been a buyer at 106. Our followers played this one really well last time. We called this one out here. Also, we called it out in the Discord. The Discord's linked in bio if you guys are interested. Target needs to get their life together. I like Target. Target's definitely one of my favorite swings, though. I'm not going to lie. I think Target's definitely my biggest position right now. We could talk about Target for a little bit. It's definitely interesting, but they have had a few rough days. But I'm a big fan of this company back up to 140. You can see, look, we're getting a nice double bottom here. We got a bottom here in April, another bottom here in September. I think we're going to pump back up to 120. I would look to start taking profits at 115, 120, ride the rest 140. Target's looking good though. We can see also on the weekly, we got that weekly green dot. Also, let's look at the last time we were this low. The last time we were this low in the RSI was back here of 2023. Last time we were here in 2023, we went from 115 to 170. It's a nice move, so I'm really liking this one. Really liking it. And let's take a look on the monthly as well. The monthly for Target, we're all the way at the bottom of the RSI. The last time we were at the bottom of this RSI in the monthly, $100 to 170. It's huge swings for Target. So this is, I think it's going to pump here. I'm really liking Target. Along with their dividends, safe play. I think it's a great company. And they're going to continue to renovate and adapt to the AI stuff. I know they're probably taking a little longer, but like Walmart is, I think Target will do the same thing. Tesla. Target is going to start implementing AI a lot more, and they're going to have more of a online shopping, which is huge for the company. They're going to start doing a lot of that stuff, so I'm big on Target. It's not going to be only in-store shopping for Target. That's going to be a thing of the past. Yeah, we're in our take profit. But Tesla's interesting. It looks like it's going to run a little bit more. But with my strategy, I'm taking profits here. I think it has room to go 500 plus, though. If you're in it, you can hold it. I wouldn't consider buying it here, but it's got some room to run. You can see we got this nice move off the cup and handle. You can see this cup form right here. It's a nice round bottom. Had the handle, completely pumped. So it was a beautiful move for Tesla. And it's got some room to go 500. If you're in it, you could hold it. We got a green dot on a daily, weekly. We got the green dot back on May. Wow, yeah. I think it's got some room to run to 500. If you guys have any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat. NXE. Yeah, let's take a look at NXE. I think the market's going to be really solid in December, so I'm really excited. This October, this bad October month was needed, but yeah, we rejected here, so big rejection level here. It's gonna it could retest. You can see it fill this gap, retest again, and if it rejects again, this is falling back down to 850. Is there some bad news in the market? Didn't understand why it's just down. There was really no news in general. It's just the government shut down. This government is still shut down. Powell being indecisive about more rate cuts in December. It's just, yeah, the market's going to recover. I think the market's going to be really good for December. I think this month is going to be good too. But let's just read into something real quick. 1 second, guys. Yeah, but I think the market's going to recover. That's just my opinion. Also, with all these earnings, we're seeing that a lot of the reason why the market is indecisive right now in which way it's going to go is because the earnings are very split. We're getting good earnings and bad earnings, so it's not a stable economy. We have companies doing really well, we have companies doing really poor, so it's a lot of uncertainty here. But I think we're going to get a really good Q to end the year for 2025. SFRM. But that's why you're seeing a lot of choppiness in the market here. SFRM, that's not popping up on my, that might be a Coinbase thing. That might be only in Coinbase. Let's take a look at Coin. Coinbase is interesting, yeah. I think we're going to play, yeah, because yeah, it's interesting here. I like Coinbase up to 400 though. Kind of got a break of structure here though. It's interesting. I think crypto's gonna bounce back though. It's been tough. LUNR. LUNR. Ooh, this looks good. I'm adding this one to my watch list. Let's look at the price target here on LUNR. Yeah, we have a price target of $16 a share. This is a great buy here. This is a great buy. We got a golden cross right here at $15 a share, pulled back down, coming back to reality a little bit. We have some room to fall back down to 11 flat. I would definitely look for an entry at $11. I think it's going to pump soon. We can see $15, $16 here for LUNR. I love how a lot of quality stocks / companies have been in the gutter for years, but Trump wants to act like every company is thriving. Every company will be thriving. A lot of companies are thriving, but a lot of companies are doing bad as well. But I think every company will thrive soon after we get this market pullback, which I think will happen in 2026. We're going to get a huge drop in the market, which is overdue. But after we get that, I think all these companies are... Oh yeah, we got a double bottom here too. This is looking good. I like LUNR a lot. This one's my watch list, yeah. Duolingo, Rigetti, sell. I don't like Quantum. I don't even have to look at that one. If you're profitable on it, I'm taking profits. Too risky for RGTI. Duolingo, I think we got a death cross in Duolingo. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, we got a death cross here. It retested and, whew, yeah, this is not good. We retested the 200 MA. We can see we got death cross pulled back down here. I was saying this was a good buy down here at 264 and swinging it back up to the 200 MA, which a lot of our followers did. So they made good profits. Took profit here at like 340 range and it retested. I would have took profits. So a bunch of my followers took profits here at the 340 range, and after it retested, it completely fell back down again. So it was a good swing trade. I don't know about buying it here because it retested that. I think it could fall. I would wait to buy it into our golden zone here for Duolingo. HIMX. Not bad. We have earnings on the 6th. I would wait to buy this one until after earnings. Um, Not when this bubble pops and closes the weekly gaps from May. Well, I that's what I'm saying. Everything's gonna thrive after that after that drop. But I think November and December are gonna be great months, and we're gonna get that pop, that bubble pop in 2026. I don't think it's gonna happen in 2025. Pull back in 2026 just a bit more than to the moon. I like. I think the stock market's gonna run for November, December. We're gonna see a huge pump to new all-time highs. I think that's what we're gonna be seeing. We're gonna get a Santa rally, and then 2026 is gonna happen. Usually, the second term for a president isn't great for the market, and a lot of stuff. The economy needs to be fixed, so we got a lot of stuff we gotta come back down to regulation and reset for the economy, and that's gonna bring the stock market down. And once that happens, and after that, then we're going to the moon. But I would look to be taking profits, not yet. I would look to, in late December, start looking in January, start taking some profits, taking stuff off the table, and be ready to buy that huge dip. It can happen in 2026, early, like mid, whatever. You can't time it, but it's definitely going to happen. But I don't think it'll happen this year. I'm saying, I think we're going to end this 2025 year really strong. We'll get that pullback soon, but not that soon. I think a lot of people are overreacting, panic selling here, saying, "Oh, is this the top? Is this the top?" This is not the top yet. Yeah, I think crypto's gonna be booming in December as well. We're squeezing right now. We're everything is getting tight. We're going sideways, a lot of down. But this was needed. We needed this. If we wanted to get a booming December, this is what the market had to do. It had to come back down a little bit, go sideways, getting ready for that next huge move up. Look, look at open interest for VIX calls November 19th. You'll stop feeling bullish. Um, no, I'm still bullish. Send some stocks and cryptos in the chat, guys. Medical Properties Trust. Yeah, I don't care about the VIX. People are just panicking. I don't think it's a bad time to buy the VIX because it's so low. I like DJT a lot. Hold on, let me get to this in a sec. I don't care about calls for the VIX. I don't care. But the market's gonna boom. This could be it. I don't know. I don't know if this is it. No, I can't find that one. It's a long-term play. Is it MPW? I don't know if that's it. 509. I don't know. What are some of your favorite swing trades? I like Target, UNH, Novo. I like all of the healthcare stocks. I like Hims right here as well. I think Hims is a great buy here. Hims is a great company. When randoms on the internet say market will boom, that's when you know it's gonna drop. Sure, I guess. I don't know. Medical Property Trust. That's what I looked up. I don't know why I don't see it, but I guess, yeah, you don't have to listen to me. You can miss out on all the money, my friend. You don't care there's extremely high OI on the VIX all the way up to $100. Yeah, but it's not gonna happen in a blink of an eye. I'm gonna buy the VIX. Not yet though. That crash isn't. You guys are just freaking out. People are panic selling. What one was I gonna? PYPL, DJT. I like DJT. I'll look at DJT in a second. I like DJT as a swing too. One of my favorite ones. You can see we're in our lot of sideways movement here. But yeah, as we're talking about the VIX, it did in 2020. Well, that's COVID. we're not 2020. Yeah, it's a completely different situation here. I'm not saying the market's not gonna pull back a lot. It will, but everyone's freaking out. Thinks it's gonna happen tomorrow. It's not gonna happen this week. Not gonna happen next month. It's gonna happen in 2026. Yeah, okay, I'm not saying we're not going to have a crash. I'm saying, but everyone's saying it's going to happen this week, soon? No. The market is, in order for us to get that crash, we're going to see another boom in the market. We're going to see new all-time highs. We're going to get a Santa rally. 2025 is going to end up strong, and then we're going to get that crash. So I wouldn't be selling right now. I'd be buying here. Um, People who say the market's going to crash is usually when the market pumps. So when everyone's panic selling, we know what they say. They say buy during fear. Sell greed, buy fear. A lot of fear in the market right now, so that's when we'd be buying. Yeah, DJT I like to back up to $30. We could see. Let me just get back on track for you guys. Look, last time we were this low in the RSI and the weekly, back here, 2024. What happened? 14 up to $51. So I'm making this one up to $30 here. There should be signs about what? If you got a minute, Tanaya. So a lot of you guys are answering. I can't answer all your questions. You have to re-ask them. I like Tanaya. We pulled back. Let's go with the yearly. Yeah, so we pumped up, pulled back to the 200, holding support here. I like to play this back up to $3, $4 a share. It has a 1 year price target of 10, so I think it's a good buy. This month, huge crash? No. Yeah, it's not going to crash right now. It will, but not right. People are... Buy fear. That's all I'm going to say. Buy fear. What's a good entry price for DJ now? I have an average cost of 17, so I'm liking it back up to 30. You can, and right now it's better than what it is. Isn't there usually signs of a crash now? You could say there's signs. You could say that gold is super high up, and you could say that crypto's coming down early. All this stuff. No. You can see small signs. There's a lot of fear in the market. The fear index is an extreme. Not extreme, but it's fear. And also, the only reason why we do need a crash to move up, like a huge move, is because of the economy, and we need regulation. We need to come back to earth here. But it's not going to happen yet. I would be buying here, and then be ready to take profits in December and January, because I think 2026 is going to be a rough month. But I do like healthcare for 2026, so. ASTS pulled back a lot. I'm playing puts, so it's all good. Yeah, MSTR, you're playing puts, it'll be fun. There's some signs of a crash, but you can't time a crash. You can't. People have been thinking the market was going to crash for years, like major crash, and it hasn't. We had a nice pullback in what was it, February, recently, a few months ago. That's almost a year ago, but we had that pullback there. Great buying opportunity. Everyone's like, oh, the market's continued to crash, blah, blah, blah. Nope, it recovered really fast. So everyone's been saying we're going to get this 2020 crash for years, and they keep selling. They're missing out on tons of money. You don't want to be that person. It normally happens when people think it's not going to happen. Exactly. When people think it's not going to happen, everyone's thinking we're at the top here. So this is exactly why I'm saying to buy. Everyone's like, oh, we're at the top. We're panic selling here. Everyone's panic selling the market, saying it's going to crash. So yeah, it's going to happen when people don't think it's going to happen. That's why it's not going to happen right now. It's going to happen after we get this next bump. I'll take a look at ASTS. ASST, it's risky. It's a gamble. But look at ASTS. This is Space Mobile. I was buying this down at $40 a share, all the way down here. Got a nice move up, pumped up. I'm not buying up here though. If you're in it, I would have been taking profits at 100. I can't believe we got to 100 too. I think we'll keep pulling back. Oscar, I really like. They report this week as well. I like the fundamentals of Oscar Health. They have a great company. We got a Golden Cross here, in August. The Golden Cross here in August. We pumped up our take profit here in our sell zone, pulled back down. Now we're on a 200 MA. So I like this to pump back up. I don't think we're not done with this trend yet. I'm a big fan of Oscar Health. We can see this at $30, so I would start taking profit at 25 though. I don't know if it's a buy here, but I like it as a hold. I'm definitely holding here. Any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat. But yeah, this guy's. I know you're saying the market's going to crash, and you're saying it's going to happen when no one thinks it's going to happen. That's why it's not going to happen now, because everyone thinks the market's going to crash here. Everyone's saying that we're at the top. So, can you remind me what a golden cross is? Yeah. So, we'll use Path as an example, because Path is one of my. And this person just asked for Path, so. And that's one of my favorite stocks. I think Path's at a great spot to buy. This is UiPath, ticker PATH. This is one of my bigger positions as well. Alright, beautiful chart here. We call this out in our Discord and on TikTok as well. We got a double bottom here. Completely played off that double bottom, pumped to $18 a share. Now we're getting a nice bull flag here. So you can see we're getting this downwards flag before another pump. So this is a nice squeeze up into a great entry here to play this next pump up. If you're not in Path, this is your chance to buy it now before it keeps riding 20 plus, 25 plus, 30 plus. So golden cross. So let me answer your question real quick. We can see these are moving averages. I know you might not know what these lines are. You can see this golden line on the bottom. You see this green line in the middle. This red line up here. So this is the 20-day moving average. This is the 50-day moving average. This is the 200-day. So a golden cross is when typically this is signaling an upwards trend or a reversal of the stock that's been in the downtrend. So you can see when the stock is trending below the 200 MA, that means we're in a downtrend. So when you see the candles, they're below the 200, downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. Now we got a reversal here. This is signaling an uptrend for Path. Now Path is going to be a nice uptrend. It's going to keep moving up. We can see $30 for Path. We can see 40, 50. But when these cross upwards, you see how they shoot above the 200? That's called the golden cross. That's probably the best signal to go by when buying a stock and trying to depict what trend it's going to be heading in. It's definitely the most accurate. There's a bunch of other indicators that can tell you buy, sell for shorter terms, but for a longer term buy and hold, golden cross is giving you the best signal for a buy. And if, like I said, if you see that the opposite, you can go on Path as well. Let's see. We could look at Target, for example, for that, because they had a death cross. The opposite is called a death cross. That's when the 2050 cross below. Target had a death cross, that's why it's tanked. You can see right here, this 2050 cross below the 200 MA, signaling a sharp downtrend. We fell from 170 all the way down to 87. So, but now we're looking for a reversal here. We've been in a long downtrend for over a year for Target. Now we're holding support here in our strong buy zone. It's called a double bottom. When you hit the bottom twice, like a W, now we're forming that other W. I think we're going to pop back up to 120. And we're looking for this to cross back over the 200 MA. So that's what we're looking for Target. That's why I'm really liking this play. Full porting GIS at 45. Wow, why are you full porting? You playing puts? If you guys enjoyed, jump a follow. We do lives every Monday, Wednesday, and we're going to be doing a Thursday this week as well. We have a Discord which is linked in our bio if you guys are interested. We do have a Discord. We post a ton of content in there. It's free to join. Our Discord's free to join. We have a VIP section for really affordable, but we post great content here in our free section as well. So look, we have stocks to watch for the week. We answer all of your guys' questions. You'll see all the questions we're always answering for our Discord. But why are you full porting GIS? What about NQ? The golden cross is not. Yeah, it's a reversal to the upside. A death cross is down. NQ. Yeah, this is ugly. I don't know. I can't even tell you what to do here. We got to fill this fair value gap a little bit. You can play it back up to $2, $3, but other than that, I like this that it held support here. See the sideways consolidation period here. Play it up to $3. I would get out of it. AARE. I don't see that one on here. These are probably cryptos. I could probably look on TradingView. Hold on, go back to over here. I don't know if this is what you're talking about here. I don't see much on this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Send more stocks in the chat. We're just doing some chart reviews, guys. Stocks or cryptos in the chat. Meta, huge pullback on Meta. Great spot to buy if you're not in it already. MET. Why is it not typing? Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Meta. Wow. Whew. Yeah. This thing is tanking hard. It is a AI powerhouse though, so I do like playing this really low. Any tips for a beginner trader? Yeah, so tips to start paper trading. Watch a bunch of videos. Follow us because we do help a lot of beginners. We have a Discord if you're interested, where it is very beginner friendly. So if you're interested for the Discord, it's linked in the bio. You just have to copy paste the link, or you can join off the. You can click on the YouTube link, and then the Discord is the actual attachable link is in the YouTube bio. I like Fidelity. Fidelity is definitely my go-to for trading stocks. It's never had any issues with Fidelity. But Meta, yeah, I want to play this. You want to buy this? This is a great place to be buying here. Really oversold. I would definitely consider taking a smaller position here and see if it continues to fall. But I like grab too. Hold on, chat's moving quick. So, but yeah, we do have a Discord if you're interested. Rollover IRA, Roth, or traditional. I like traditional. What's up, Curve? Yeah, I like traditional though. But if you're a beginner, I would advise joining the Discord. I'm not gonna lie, we do help a lot of our beginners in the Discord. If you don't have Discord, then follow the TikTok's fine. But we have a YouTube, a Twitter, everything like that. I like Grab too. We'll take a look at Grab. Yeah, so I'm playing Grab back up to $7 a share here. Grab had earnings today. What'd they do on earnings? I'm gonna join them right now. The Discord, yeah. Just let me know if you have any issues with it. Meta, and also Netflix, 10-to-1 stock split. I would buy it once they do the stock split. I love Netflix as a buy. So wait for it to do the 10-to-1 stock split. It's gonna be repriced at like $100 a share. Then start buying it. So how do you join the Discord? So do you have Discord on your phone or computer, whatever you're using? I'll try and help you join it. Okay, so if you have it, so go to my TikTok bio. If you have it on your, so you're gonna go to my TikTok bio. You're gonna copy the Discord link. I know it's not like clickable yet because I don't have 1,000 followers. So you have to like manually copy paste it. So you're gonna copy the link, and then you're gonna go on a Discord. Let me just show you on my computer. And then you gotta go so you're gonna see on your Discord here, you're gonna see add a server, join, and you're gonna click join a server after you click on add a server, and then you're just gonna copy paste the link just like that. Or it might be easier for you if you go to my YouTube. The YouTube is clickable. The link is clickable. If you go to my YouTube, and in my YouTube bio, the Discord link is clickable, so you can click on the Discord link from the YouTube. Oh, you figured it out? Alright. Nice. Alright, any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat, guys. Sorry, missed a few. Ticker K? Yeah, we'll look at K. Send some more stocks and cryptos in the chat. Sorry, got a little sidetracked. K, I'm not a buyer here. Don't really know what that's not what I want to be buying. AMC. Gerv, did you post yeah, I'd be patient with this one. We're in an ugly downtrend here. Higher lows and lower highs, everything. Higher lows and the lower lows and higher lows, so it's not good. Ugly downtrend here. Wouldn't be buying here. I'd wait for a break of structure before I enter this one, like some sideways movement. Yeah, no problem. I just looked at ticker K. Kelnova's not looking good. Not where I want to be buying it. FBL, or we're supposed to look at AMC, right? This is AMC. Okay. Yeah, I'd be patient with this one. GPUS. Is this not AMC? GPUS. Penny stocks. I'm not a fan of penny stocks. This is gambling, guys. Not a buyer here. I don't know. It's too risky. I can't even look at anything. What am I looking at here? The 1 month, I guess. It pumped and now it completely dumped down. Yeah, okay. You missed the pump if you're looking at this. Not a fan of this one. I'm not a fan of penny stocks, but if you want, yeah, we got a death cross too. Just doesn't look too good. AMC. Gerv. Can you like work on making a page for what do you call it, like beginners? Like, you want to help this person? What tips they're asking in the chat? Yeah. Just tell them, like, give them, like, or send them to channels. They look at this channel, just do hashtag and then the channel, just so they can click on it. Or, like, or ask them what tips you want, so, like, whatever. It's Forex? What do you mean that's Forex? Send some more stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. So, see that, just type that in the general chat or something. So, like, check out hashtag. I deal with a lot of investors. Some call it investing, but typically at that level, it's gambling. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a fan of penny stocks, though. I like swing trading, like established companies. That's just more what I'm comfortable with. If it's stocks or Forex market, it's stocks. I trade stocks. Send some more stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. We're doing some chart reviews or answering any questions you guys have about. Just got into trading? Yeah, that's a great idea. If you want to learn, yeah, if you're still learning, drop a follow. We're really helpful to beginner investors and intermediate investors. We have a Discord too. That's really good for newer followers and newer people, like newer investors, everything like that. Send some more stocks. Pallant, I don't have hella cash to be honest, but you could always start with any amount of money. In our Discord, actually, we do have a getting started We also have beginner investors, like all these things. We have challenges turning $100 into $1,000. So you can literally just start with $100 and then follow our plays until you get to $1,000 a share. So we have a bunch of plays for you guys just to follow, and it's completely free. PLTR. Reported earnings, super overvalued though. They're literally not with the money they're down $7 now. So I mean that's all because the fact that they're insanely overvalued. Doesn't matter if they crush earnings because they're not making as much money as what their stock is. So their stock price, I mean, realistically to what they're making, they should be valued at like $70 a share for Palantir. I'm not a buyer here. This is like just pumped up for no reason. I put 100 on Robinhood. The goal is to make 200. Yep. Start small. You just got to start somewhere. Keep sending some stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. Just doing some chart reviews. Just doing some chart reviews. Asking any questions. Do you trade options? Yeah, I trade options. I made money on BQ stock. Let's take a look at BQ. I spot trade and I trade options. Yeah, wow, that's a pump. What? No way you bought this. I made money on BQ stock last week. Nice, I just got started. Hopefully all goes good. Yeah, we're going to start our Discord. If you're interested, we're going to start posting a ton of options content as well. If you're interested, we are going to start branching off to options. We're a newer Discord, so like be patient with everything as we're like looking to push out more and more content for our community, but it's linked in our bio. You just got to copy paste the link into Discord. Gerv, this person bought this stock called BQ at $8. It pumped to $56 in a single day. It went from 8 to 56. That's crazy. I bought only 4 stocks. Did you check NUKK? I'll take a look at NUKK. Yeah, so this thing, I like that we're flattening out here. We're forming a little bit of round bottom here. We did pull back, and now we tested that and it rejected. Now we're moving sideways again. I do like it though. It doesn't look bad. I like this for a shorter term swing up to $10 though, for NUKK. Any more stocks or cryptos? Send them in the chat, guys. Stocks and cryptos, send them in the chat. One second, just typing something. Give me one sec. Join the Discord. Alright, bet. Yeah, just be patient because we're working on pushing out a whole bunch of content for our community. Because we just got everything started literally like a month ago, so. One second. It's called Getting Started. One second, guys. I'm just doing something real quick for the Discord. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. What stock would you suggest buying right now? In my opinion, how often do you update your top stock on your Discord? We update top stocks every week. I don't think I posted one this week yet, but we update it basically weekly and monthly. We're monthly swing traders, so mostly our top stock picks aren't going to change weekly. Like, there'll be better entries weekly, but our top stock picks won't really change weekly because we're buying and holding for like 1 to 6 months. So when we post top stocks, those stocks are typically our top stocks for the next 6 months, like next 1 to 6 months. But we do post daily, like, great entries and newer, good, like, buying opportunities, like, weekly. So And we answer all your guys' questions. If you guys any questions about any stocks or anything like that, just ask them in the questions tab. We're always answering our community, getting good details, everything like that. Let me get back. I'm trying to see. I don't know if I missed a few. What do you use for a broker? Fidelity. ONDO. I don't know if that. If yeah, we'll do ONDO. Owen. Oh yeah, what stock are you suggest buying right now? I'm getting sidetracked really quick. I really like, in my opinion, Target, which is TGT. I like United Health Group. Those are really good buys. I just like those for a reversal, which I think is going to happen for them. I like UiPath. UiPath is one of my favorite stocks to be buying right now, so those are my select few. But always do your own research before entering a position. Look it up, do your research of the company, make sure you're confident in it. That's just my opinion for everything. I'll do ONDO. Let me catch up on some of these chart requests. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow. We're posting a ton of content. This is a penny coin. We're a new brand, posting a ton of content for our community, everything like that. Just trying to grow a following to help everybody out. So, this one doesn't look that good. ONDO, but NXC. Ooh, yeah. So we marked out. We hit the top here. Completely fell down to the. We want to see this hold $9. If it doesn't hold $9, $8.50 is the next level. But we want to be buying on this golden cross here at 6. That's when we wanted to start our entry. But I do like this. But for this one, this is what I want to see. I want to see it reject here again. I was going to retest, reject, and then I want to see a downwards channel like this, forming a nice cup and handle here. So I'll show you what I want to see here. I wouldn't be buying it here yet. I would be buying it if we. 1 second, just so you guys could see. So I want to see the stock reject here again, start bouncing in this zone. I would buy here. This is where I would start my entry. I would start an entry here and play the pump back up. I want to see a cup and handle here before it takes off to 10 plus. Open. I think Open's going to continue its downwards trend here. Let's take a look at Open though. Yeah, so nice bull flag though, but bring higher lows, and lower highs, and lower lows here. So this is what we're going to see with Open. We're going to see Open continue this downwards trend, keep bouncing down. I would look for an entry of $5 a share. Or maybe 6, realistically 6. What do you think for SoundHound tomorrow? I like it. I think it's going to beat earnings. But yeah, Open, I think it's going to continue down a little bit. I don't see any reason why it'll stop. It doesn't look like it's going to. I don't think we're going to see a break of structure here unless it holds at $6 or $7 flat. If it holds $7, then it could look for a reversal here. But if it doesn't hold 7, I would start an entry at 6. Do you think it's a good time to buy at the price right now for what stock? Sound? Yeah, I think it's good. Even if it does fall after earnings, I mean, based off this upwards channel here, higher highs and higher lows, we're gonna bounce right off this back to $22 a share. If earnings does tank it down, you can see we got that wick here, so it's holding here strongly on the support level. If earnings does bring it down, then just buy more. I'm very big on this company for long term. I think it's going to be huge for the future. Everyone keeps saying bullish, but I don't see it for what, Opendoor? The SPY? I think SPY is going to pull a little bit more back. We'll see though. Open? I don't see Open being bullish right now. We can see a bull flag on it, and then it could pump up. Like we could see it continue this downwards trend to $5 and then pump back up to new all-time highs. But I'm not buying it here. I want to buy Sound. Yeah, if you like it, buy it. Always do your own research before buying something, though. It's just my opinion. Like I'm saying, if you want to wait till after it reports earnings and buy it, but I wouldn't buy a ton of it before earnings. Buy a little bit of it, and then if it drops on earnings, buy more. So, if you guys have any more stocks, send them in the chat. Hertz has earnings tomorrow. What's Hertz? Oh, the car company. What is the ticker? HTZ? Got a death cross on it. I don't know. It doesn't look good. I'm not a buyer here. This is a strong sell signal. It could report well on earnings. Who knows? Can you teach me how to trade? Because I don't really understand it. We have a bunch of that information in the Discord. Right now we're just doing chart reviews. So if you want to learn how to trade, just join our Discord. We have a bunch of stuff for beginners. Yeah, hopefully Amazon deal. Dante. I made money on CBM last week. After hours reached 7 from 1. Wow, that's crazy. Kai, how did you click on it? Because I couldn't click it. Yeah, you can't click on it. I don't have 1,000 followers yet. You can only click on it at 1,000. So if you go to my YouTube, Polly, if you go to my YouTube, which the YouTube link you can click. So if you go to the YouTube, if you click off that link, the Discord's linked in my YouTube bio. So you could just click on it and join it off the YouTube bio. I know TikTok's just annoying with that. Otherwise, you have to copy paste it from TikTok. But if you want to just click on the link and join it off the link, just go to my YouTube and join the Discord off that link. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I like the confirmation. Have a great day. See you on Discord. Thank you, Spirit. You too. Have a good one. What do you think of Google? I liked Google at 160. I don't know about right now. But long term, I like it, yeah. Google's going to be around. It's one of the best companies. So, these blue chip stocks are the ones you want to be buying and just holding. Look, should have been buying here. $170. We got that golden cross, and look, we went from 170, pumped all the way to 280, went to 291. Like, that would have been a huge swing trade. That's when we want to be looking for those signals, these golden cross signals. That's when we'll be buying. That's why I'm really big on Path right now. If we look at Path, the ticker is PATH, which is what I'm really big on. Google actually owns Path, or has a position in Path, or partnered with them, something like that. Let me just pull up the chart real quick for UiPath. Where can I find it right now? Path. Here. We got that golden cross. And we're going to pump. So I'm really liking Path. We're in an uptrend now. Any more stocks or crypto? Send them in the chat, guys. MGM28 in the chat. I don't know what that is. Quick question. I like to make profit on stock and sell it. Yeah, we're swing traders. I'm a swing trader, so that's what we do. We buy low, sell high. So if you're a swing trader and that's what you want to be doing, you want to be taking profits instead of just long-term investing, then follow us, because that's what our strategy is here. I buy low and sell high. Shout out to this dude on TikTok. STD 500. But do I do that? No, don't day trade. Don't day trade. Swing trade. Swing trading is way more safe and reliable and consistent than day trading. Day trading, you're going to lose. Swing trading, you really don't lose that much, or if at all. It's way more safe. Day trading, you lose just as much as you win, probably more. You definitely take more losses on day trading than you do wins, so it's not worth it. Swing trading, looking at longer time frames. So you'll buy and hold for a 1 to 6 month span until you get your profit price, your sell target, and then you just take profit and go next to the next trade. Bro, but the stocks I go through, they get pumped. Well, it just depends on your take profit. If you buy a stock and it hits your profit, it could happen in a day, it could happen in a week, it could happen in like 4 months. It depends what your sell target is. But I don't like day trading. But if I buy a stock like say Path, I bought Path today, and my profit take is at $20 a share. If it hits 20 in one day, I'm going to start taking profits. That $20 could be reached today, next week, next month, 6 months, however long it takes. I don't have the capital to refill my Robinhood every day. Well, yeah, everyone's got to start, but it's definitely smarter to just buy a cheaper stock. And like I like Snapchat, for example. You can get a few shares of Snapchat and play it up to 15 plus as a swing for 6 months. But we'll go over Snapchat real quick just for you guys, because this is actually one of my favorite positions right now. The ticker is Snap. Gerv, can you answer the guy in questions? I think I answered him in TikTok, but just answer him in there too. So Snapchat, we'll look at Snapchat. We'll take a look at the all-time chart. Look, we were at $83 a share, completely tanked. Now we're just going sideways. So now we're not going to hit 83 ever again on Snapchat, but we're looking for nice returns here. We're looking for returns back up to $15, which is very possible. This is when we'll be taking profits here, $15. When we buy in our golden zone, selling up here in our red zone. The thing about Snapchat, if we look at the weekly, got that green dot, okay? And even better, the monthly, okay? We got a green dot on the monthly, a deep green dot. You can see that right there. The last time we got a green dot on the monthly was 2019, and the stock went from $15 a share up to 83. Like I said, we're not going to get back to 83, but it's very doable to get back up to $20 a share, 20-30 for Snapchat. And we got a green dot here on the monthly. So holding this for the next year, 6 to 12 months, or you can say 4 to 8 months for Snapchat, it's going to give you some great returns here. I'm really big on it. I think Sam has earnings. Samhound. National Problem Gambling Helpline. Snapchat's not a gamble here at $7. They're going to get bought too. MP. Just miss out on the money. It's okay. MP. Hope you took profits. This has room to fall back down to 38. This thing got pumped. I would have been taking profits at MP. What does Path look like? I like Path. It's definitely one of my favorite setups right now. Let me just pull up Path for you. Path. I'm huge on Path. I think the company has great fundamentals as well. So this is a stock that I think has a price target in like 2 years of like 50 plus. Alright, so we got the double bottom here in our golden zone. This is where we're going to be entering. Double bottom, you see the W right here? That's a sign of reversal. We've been in a downtrend. This stock was at $80 when IPO'd, but we can see we're in our sell zone. Sold off, got a death cross. Now we're getting this reversal here. We finally got the golden cross as well. That's signaling for a strong uptrend. This is on the yearly, so we got a small pullback back down to 15. If you missed this pump, I was buying here at 12. If you missed this pump to 18, this is good stuff for a re-entry here at $15 a share before it takes off. I really like Path though. I think we'll see Path at $20 plus in the next month or two. I'll say like the next 1 to 4 months we'll see Path at 20 plus. But longer term, I like it up to like $40. But like I said, I would be taking profits here at $25 a share. Send some more stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. Send some more stocks or cryptos in the chat. DEFT had a lot of TikTok a couple weeks ago. Yep, and I bought 1,000 shares of it for fun. See what it does. I know there's a lot of news coming out about it. Obviously, the technical standpoint doesn't look like we got a death cross here, but it's holding here on our buy zone. It has a 1 year price target at like $5 a share. So it's interesting. It's definitely worth a look. And I know that they're having a lot of news coming out about them, and they're going to be doing a lot for crypto, whatever. When crypto starts to pump, I think the stock's going to pump. So I do like it though. It's definitely worth a gamble in my opinion. But always know whatever you put in, be okay with losing. I think the returns are going to be pretty good. I think it'll get pumped. So I say this thing gets pumped in December. I think it's going to have a flat November though. Send some more stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. Just doing some chart reviews. You got 100 shares? Yeah, just see what it does. I bought 1,000, so we'll see what that makes. But I would start looking to take profits at like $4 a share for DEFT. If you want to be safer, 3. UEPST, they report earnings up. This is Upstart. This stock used to be $400 a share, so I obviously think it won't get to $400 a share, but very, very doable to get back to $100 a share. We got a death cross on it, so it's a little scary right now, but earnings could save it, so we'll see how they report. I would wait until they report to buy. I wouldn't be buying yet. I wouldn't even be taking puts yet on it. If you were taking puts, you should have been taking puts over here. If originally you got the death cross, you could take puts at 47, but I would wait until they report, because they do tend to crush earnings, so I would wait for some confirmation before entering a position here for Upstart. If you're in it, you just gotta hold it and pray. Yeah, I have it on my watch list too. It's definitely interesting to see what we do here. And the fundamentals of the chart don't look good because we're getting that death cross, but we'll see how they report. They report on the 4th, which is tomorrow. So, big day. If you guys are enjoying the live, drop a follow. We do lives twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. We're actually doing another live this week on Thursday, I think, where we just do some chart reviews, asking questions. We have a Discord, which is linked in the bio. If you're interested, join the Discord. A few people joined today. Let's see, a few joiners today. I think we're at 100. Oh, good, we're at 100 followers now. So if you guys join the Discord, actually, we're doing a free VIP giveaway. We're doing one at 100 members, and we just reached 100 members. So if you're interested, the VIP is affordable though. It's $5 a month. We post alerts, everything like that. Company reviews, buy and sell targets. We answer all our software VIPs chats. We're always helping you guys. You can look at the VIP benefits in the Discord to see what you get, but the Discord is free to join, and we're giving away one free VIP to any member in the Discord. So if you're interested, join the Discord so you don't miss out. Yeah, make it longer than a month. Do a free 3 months of VIP or something. 1 month. I think 100 members is pretty good. You do it tonight. We're at 100, so. But I'm not gonna. Yeah, you say we're doing it. Well, I'm saying, yeah, post it for tomorrow. Say we're doing it tomorrow. Any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat, guys. If you guys are interested, join the Discord. It's linked in the bio. If you can't click on that link, you just try and copy paste it to the Discord. If you can't, then just click on the YouTube link, and the Discord is linked in the YouTube. You just can't post links on TikTok for some reason. Yeah, we'll take a look at SES first. I like SES. Look at this, beautiful. Beautiful here. Well, this is great. We saw a nice move up. Hard reject. We're gonna retest here at $3. I like SES up to $4 a share. But we're gonna retest this. Now we're here. Look, we pulled right back to that 50 MA. Look at that big green candle. Nice support here. I would look for an entry here and take take some off the table at $3.50 for SES. But for the majority of this, I like this up to $4. But yeah, this is great support here. I'm definitely considering taking a position here. for SES. It looks great. Wait, who's saying please for what? Did I miss? I don't think I missed. Please, what do you, CCCX. CCCX. Yeah, same thing here. We would look for an entry at 16. Just wait for it to hold 16. If it doesn't hold 16, this next level's, oof, yeah, this is scary. I'd wait. Just wait to see if it holds 16. If we see a green candle off that 16 holding good support, I would consider buying XRP. Thank you guys for the follows. Solana, I'll take a look at Solana in a second. One sec. Alright, so XRP. Yeah, this was on the market. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so I like XRP back up to $3.50 to end the year. Long term, I think it's overrated and won't do anything. That's just my personal opinion, but for XRP, just to give you guys a visual, these are our resistance lines. Let's mark this out real quick. This is level 1, level 2, level 3. So I'm liking XRP to get back up to $3, take some off the table at $3, play it up to $3.40, take some off the table, play the rest at $3.50. I think the crypto market and the stock market are going to have a solid December, so I like to hit this target in December, January for XRP. Solana. Same thing with Solana. It's in a similar situation because of the fact that crypto was okay, but the only thing about Solana, we did break this support here at 185. So it's a little scary here for Solana. I would be patient with that one, but I do like crypto for December. We have WLK. This is a really, really good spot to buy. I was saying it was a good spot to buy at 85, and now we're at 68. So, yeah. We reported bad earnings, which was expected. Did you get money in RR before it took off? No, I didn't buy RR. I was watching it at $1.90, and I was going to buy it, and it just pumped so fast, so I never bought it. But I'm not buying RR where it is right now yet. I was saying not to buy it. People were saying, do I buy it at 6? I kept saying no, so I hope people listen to me there. But I'll get to RR in a second. This is WLK. I was saying this is the indicators I like for WLK. Let's take a look at the monthly. We're at the bottom of the RSI in the monthly. The last time we got this low on the monthly, on the RSI, we were, 2020, the stock was at $36 and pumped all the way to 150. We're in a similar position here. We're at the bottom of the RSI. I like to play this back up to 100 plus. This is like a 6 to 12 month swing for WLK. But this is, with our strategy, this is a great buy here. I just want to see it holding the 68 level. If it continues to fall, which I don't think it will, I would not start buying it here, but I would start buying it if it goes over 70. If it holds over 70, I would start buying WLK. But I was saying it was a good buy at 85, so I really like this up to 100 plus. I think all the chemical companies are going to do well for 2026, along with healthcare. I'm really bullish on healthcare. RR. I called out RR perfectly, actually, so. And CRM. I called those out really well. So we see RR. We're in this downtrend now. This is bad. We broke the 50 MA, so I would consider an entry here at $3.90, and then we're gonna give a re-entry at $5.50. So if you want to buy this here at maybe $3.80 and sell some at $5.50, I just don't know if it's gonna break through that. We'll see though. It's just a little scary where it is right now. It has some room to continue to fall. We could see this back at $3 soon. A lot of people were buying this up here. This is our take profit. People were buying here and they lost a ton of money. So, CAN. Yeah, so this thing pumps. Now we're back on the 50 MA. We want to see hold support here, which I think we will, because we're in this uptrend. Got a golden cross here. I like this to bounce. If it doesn't hold here at $1, I think it'll bounce back up to $2. This is a hold right now. I would consider an entry if it does hold here, but For this, I would hold it. I wouldn't sell it. And if it falls down to $1 and holds, I would buy more at $1. You could buy a little bit here, but this is mainly a hold right here. Send some more stocks or cryptos in the chat. We're doing some chart reviews or ask any questions. Thank you guys for the follows. More stocks or crypto, send them in the chat, guys. Alright, take a look at. One second. I'll do XRP is a mess. Yeah, I don't like XRP. Crypto is a mess in general, but I do like crypto to be bullish. I'm bullish on crypto for December to end 2025. So I think XRP will get back up to $3 a share. One second, guys. I'm just answering someone in the Discord real quick, and then I'll get back to the TikTok chat. It'll just be 30 seconds. Okay, how do you feel on brokers? Can you give me a good advice on one? I like for both day and swing. I like Fidelity. Is there any significant difference between Goog and Google? I probably look stupid asking this. There's really not that. The regular, so it's Class A and Class, what is it, Class C? So GOGGL is, I think, the Class A one. Let me just double check my knowledge here. Yeah, so GOGGL is actual Google. GOOG is like it's this. It's just tracking the price. There's really no difference. I think maybe the dividend or something is different. Who knows? There's really no difference. It's just tracking the price. But the actual Google is GOOGL. That's the ticker. Second, guys. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I'll do Sound. I like Sound. SoundHound. They have earnings tomorrow. I would buy a little bit here and buy more on it if it dips on earnings. I'm big on SoundHound for the future. HOLO. Wow, what am I looking at here? Yeah, you can play this fair value up to $4.50. It's cheaper. I don't know. Longer term, you can play this back up to 4.6. It always confuses me. Yeah. How is it looking? How's what looking? SoundHound? I like SoundHound. I don't know if Fidelity is a broker on TradingView. Are you seeing my comments? What? No. I don't. I'm not seeing your comments. Hold on. I must be. I asked you about Google like 3 times. Oh. They're like going right past my eyes. Sorry. Hold on. I'll do Google for you real quick. I have not seen your comments. They must have been like going right past my eyes. Google, like I said, we want to be buying on the golden cross here at $167. That's what we want to be buying. That's when we be taking profit. If you're in Google, it depends what your goals are. If your goals are long term, if you have long term goals for Google, it's a great buy and hold. I think this will be $500 in the near future, not in the near future, but in the future. It was really undervalued here. It's still pretty undervalued. I think Google's one of the biggest blue chip companies that are going to be absolutely pumping. But it's not a bad buy here. But if you want to buy, wait for 260. Expires. What do you have calls on it? EXP this Friday? Sorry, I know you're busy, but what broker do you use TradingView for both day and swing? I don't use TradingView. I'm trading on Webull right now. But I buy and sell on Fidelity. I'm just looking at charts on Webull. What? Yeah, I like it. You have calls on it, I'm guessing? You do Forex? No. After all the earnings, which stock is the top 3 stocks in your opinion right now? Amazon, Nvidia, Google. Those are those stocks are always gonna be going up. But with my strategy, I like to buy stocks that are lower. Are you option trading? I'm not trading anything. I'm just doing some chart reviews right now. Sorry, is Webull good? It's alright. I like TradingView and Webull for looking at charts. Yeah, Webull's not very beginner friendly, to say the least. But Fidelity's beginner friendly. But I don't know if you could date. I don't know if day trade. It's not really a date. It's more like an investing long term and swing trading platform. If you're looking to day trade, there's a few other ones that I know. Quantum. I don't like quantum stocks. They have no fundamentals. The companies are not making any money, and they're pumped off hype. I think they're all overvalued a lot, actually. Novo and Hims, I like both of those. Novo is I like a little bit more with my strategy because it's so beaten up and it was like $160 not too long ago, and it'll get back to that price, but I'm really liking it. And Hims I like for a shorter term swing back up to like $65 a share, but longer term I like both are great options, but I like Novo for it's a huge company. But Hims is growing really quickly. Both have really good fundamentals, so. What's a good buying area for Amazon? I held off because of earnings, but I regret it. Yeah, I'd like. So the thing about that, I'm not gonna say it was a bad idea to be doing that, but the thing with Amazon, I was very big on Amazon going into earnings because they're so cheap to what the value of the company is. If we look at Amazon, the rest of the companies in the stock market have been booming over the past few months, and Amazon hasn't moved. So look at Amazon. So they were so overdue, and we knew they were going to crush earnings. They were so overdue. This is over the past year. Besides the dip in February, if you bought down here, it hasn't really done anything. So we wanted to be buying. This was a nice cup here. We wanted to be buying on this round bottom here in February on this dip. It hasn't done anything. Literally has not done anything. It's been moving sideways. It was so overdue for this pump. I like it up to $300 a share though. Amazon's a good buy and hold for a long time, so it depends on your goals for it. But it had a nice day up $10 today. I think it's gonna continue to go to $300 to end the year. But I was calling this out in our Discord and on TikTok when it was at $200. I want long term, then it's not a bad buy here. But you should. I think buying on earnings would have been. It sucks that you didn't get it on there, but I still think it's. You can see right here, like we're literally all with the moving averages here. Like we're moving sideways with the moving averages. There's still no gap with the moving averages. I think it's a continuous run. So if you want to get in here, it's not a bad idea. I really didn't have any buying power either. Yeah, that was also a tricky thing because the market has been ass, so no one can really take profit before Amazon earnings unless you had freed up cash before, because everyone's been choppy. MARA. Alright. We got a golden cross here. We had a death cross, and it held nice support here at $15 a share. We see that sideways, so we're retesting the 200 MA here. If we hold 17, I like this back up to 25 for MARA. Circle. Circle's an interesting one. IPO'd not too long ago. Circle Internet Group. Yeah, so now we're going sideways with the moving averages. This is where we want to be buying. As long as it doesn't break below, which honestly it doesn't look like it's holding good support here. Maybe be patient with this one. I don't know how they're going to report, so. Where is your Discord? My Discord's linked in the TikTok bio. If you can't join, what's up? Boot who out? What are we talking about? Oh, Alexa? I forgot you could see my TikTok. Boot her out. The Discord's linked in the TikTok bio, or if you have to copy paste it. Copy paste it. If you can't copy paste it, just click on the YouTube link, which is clickable, and the Discord's linked in the YouTube bio. Just TikTok doesn't let you post Discord links unless you have 1,000 followers. It's pretty stupid, but that's just TikTok. AAL. I like American Airlines a lot. AAL. I like American Airlines. We're about to get this is looking really good. I might take a position in American Airlines. Groove, take a look at American Airlines. On the yearly. That looks AAL. This is looking really good. I would definitely consider buying AAL here. United Customs. Groove, you want to post American Airlines in the alerts if you have time to for the VIPs. Just do like copy the format I've been doing. Do like the siren thing, and then type the ticker, and it's like, oh, and we're getting the golden cross here on American Airlines. Definitely good. Just post something like that. Yeah, but this is looking really good. So American Airlines, we'll label this out for you guys. So I think we're gonna be in an uptrend here for American Airlines. It's been all the airlines have been pretty shitty to say the least recently, but now we're going to get this pump here. We're gonna retest $14 a share as the first level as a resistance. I would look for a price target, sell target up here at $20, 20 plus for American Airlines. If we take a look at we're getting a green dot on the MACD for the longer time frames. On the weekly, what am I looking at here? It's kind of hard to tell. We got yeah, so this is looking good. We're getting a green dot on the monthly for American Airlines. It's looking good. Can't lie. I'm really liking this play. Thank you guys for the follows. Upstart. So I don't even have to look at the chart because the chart's not saying much besides it's been in the downtrend. It has earnings tomorrow. I would be cautious with it because it has a death cross. So it's signaling a very... Who said kick me off? That was Aiden. It was a joke. Alexa. She's... I think for some reason she thought you were being serious. Upstart, yeah. So it has a death cross. So I'd be patient with it. But if it does report well in earnings, then I would consider buying it. But if you're going to, I would be careful with it. Because it has a lot of room to keep falling down. Yeah, so I like Upstart a lot. Can you check CDE? Yeah, broke this support here on the 50 MA. We have some room to keep falling down. I wouldn't buy this one yet. Wait on it. UTZ, STZ, Wing. Which one do you want out of those United Customs? Which one do you want to see the most? Because I don't know if I have time to do all three. I don't know if the chat's going to start sending a lot. If there's no one, I'll do all three. Keep sending some stocks in the chat, guys. Doing some chart reviews still. Oh, did we get another VIP curve? Well, probably the trial, yeah. AJI? Wing, I have a bigger position on the dip selling at the 260 option. Let's take a look at Wing. Wing stop. Okay, so are you playing puts on this? What are you planning on here? You said I should wait on CDE, yeah. Why is Wingstop such an expensive? I can't believe. Why is this actually so much? $214. Death Cross here at $300 fell off. I'm guessing this is earnings that a complete fell down on from 240. Selling calls. What's your price target? I mean your what do you call it? Strike price. $260. Oh, so it's up below your strike price. So now you own the stock at $260. And now you're down 50. Hopefully it flattens out here. You could dollar cost average here and swing it back up to 240. Send some more stocks. If you have a lot more questions on options, you feel free to join the Discord. We do get a lot more into that. On the TikTok, we're just focusing on like near 52-week low. Yeah, it's definitely interesting here. But the Discord, we're more in depth to answering your guys' questions. TikTok is more broad because we have a bunch of people asking, so it's kind of hard to get to everything. SoFi. But on Discord, we have admins and always answering questions. SoFi I like for long term, but I want to see it pull back to $20 before making another move up. We pumped from here 14 all the way to 30. That's an 100x right there. So the next thing I want to see it pull back to 20. Then I think it'll hold 20 and pump back up to like $50 a share. I like SoFi for the long term. Great fundamental company. They make good. They put up good numbers. They have good future. No problem. Any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat, guys. I have 14K likes on this live curve. They crushed earnings and dropped 9%? Why? Yeah. Wow, they dropped all the way to 320. Held support of the... Interesting. Interesting here. BMY. They are? I don't know why. Let's see. These annoying bugs are gonna be barking now. Let's see. BMY. Sorry about that. BMY. Long downtrend. Got the death cross here at $50 a share. We're now trading at $43, $46 a share. We want to see this hold support. So it's holding pretty good support here. There seems to be a support level at 42. It's kind of holding. We don't want to see it break 42 here. For a shorter term swing, of course these dogs are going to be mad annoying right now. Shorter term swing, we can play it back up to $50 a share. So we want to see this bouncing here. If we stay in this channel, it's showing good support, we can play it back up for a reversal to 60 plus. But we want to see it stay in this channel here. That's what we want to see here. Doesn't look bad though. Any more stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat, guys. We're just doing some chart reviews here. What's not happening? You don't think it's on the whole support here? Might not. It could drop below. OSCR, interesting one. I'll get to that one in a second. Yeah, this is definitely interesting. We want to see it stay in this channel, though. Maybe not. You can play puts on it. Let's see the price target on this one. It's pretty interesting. Let's see. What are analysts saying about BMY? We have a price target of 52, so it's a retest for a new low. Yeah, it could be. We'll see. I'm assuming this is financial advice. No, it's my opinion. It's not advice, it's just my opinion on everything. You take that with a grain of salt. Oscar Health. So Oscar Health is interesting here. We got a nice golden cross here. We pumped up to $24 a share. We retested 22. 22 seems to be a key resistance level for Oscar. We keep failing to retest that 22 level. We're now dropped down to the 200 MA, which in my opinion, I think it's going to do well in earnings. This company is now profitable, which is what everyone's been waiting for Oscar Health. And I think we're going to continue this uptrend. It's been a short uptrend. We've been in an uptrend since August, so I think it's going to bounce up here and continue this uptrend. We can see $30 as a target price, but I'm going to start taking some off the table at $25 a share. 22, 25, 30. Yeah, BMY is a dividend payer. If you want to play a smart play for good dividends, I really like Target. My opinion. Loving Target. They pay 5% dividends. How much is this paying? 5.30%. So yes, but I like Target. If you want to play dividends, I advise Target over this one because Target has, I think the stock's going to go up. I like Target to go up to 120 plus. I have a sell target. I'm going to sell price at 140. I'm taking some off the table at 120 and writing the rest 140, but you're going to make money on the stock and along with your dividend yields, so that's I'm liking Target. I think they're going to make great changes to the company. They're going to start doing more of an online platform rather than just in store, along with implementing AI into their stores and on their online platforms. I think Target is going to adapt well with AI just like Walmart did, but Walmart just happened to do it faster. And Target's price to earnings ratio is only 10. So their price of the stock is already, so like everyone's already like, oh, Target blah 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 is on a downtrend, they're not making as much money, but with the money they're making, that's already priced in with the stock price. Their stock is actually undervalued for what so if you're not seeing year-over-year growth on Target, that's already priced in. So even if they report not that well, it's not going to really drop because it's already expected. Because their price to earnings ratio is 10, which is meaning their stock dropped a lot more than what they're making. They're making way more money than what their stock should be priced at. Their stock should be priced at over 120 right now, and they're at 91. 115, 120 should be what Target should be priced at with how much money they're making. Super undervalued company. And I think they're going to turn it around. It's a great fundamental company. So I think all these big name companies are going to find a way to how to use AI because they're really good companies and successful. So they're gonna renovate. They're not gonna just die. They're just not gonna die and fall to the ground. Just like Walmart has been on a crazy uptrend using AI. Target's gonna tail along. And Target's gonna start a whole bunch of memberships and everything like that. So they're definitely making some solid renovations. Any more stocks or cryptos? Send them in the chat, guys. We're doing some chart reviews. Stocks or cryptos? Send them in the chat. Or any questions about the market that you guys might have. Stocks or cryptos, guys, send them in the chat. Just doing some chart reviews. Just looking at something real quick. This guy's, I'm assuming this is financial advice. Yeah, literally. This guy did a monthly trial, so he's getting the 3-day free trial, $5, $4 a month. What do you think of RANI? RANI. Let's take a look. Therapeutics, pump and dump. About to get a golden cross though, so it could be interesting. It held well. It's definitely interesting here. What app do you use and do you need money? What do you mean, do you need money? Do I need money? Are you talking about me specifically or you? I don't know what you're really asking here. Yeah, this one's interesting. I think we could play it back up to $3 a share here. It's showing we're going to be in an uptrend, so I do like this fundamentally. I mean, technical standing was, from a technical standpoint. Let's see what the analysts have as a price target here. Therapeutics are a little bit risky though. We have this as a strong, but wow. 1 year price target of $9 is 330%. It definitely looks like a buy here. This one in Tenaya Therapeutics, TNYA, I really like. Do you need money to start? Yeah, this is investing. So you need to start with some type of money. But if you're interested, drop a follow. If you want to learn, drop a follow. We do lives. We're always answering questions. If you have a Discord, the Discord's linked in our bio. So we're very beginner friendly and helping all of you guys for our community to become more confident in the investing world. Yeah, I'm in at 175. Don't use a funded account. You could lose so much money from a funded account. I don't advise it. But yeah, this looks good. Ran that golden cross too. Same thing with Tenaya Therapeutics. We have TNYA, which I think I'm more bullish than this one. It's also cheaper. We got a cup and handle. I mean, we're getting a round bottom here with a little bit of a handle. We pulled back down to the 200 MA, held great support there. We got the golden cross over here. I like this. Is has a 1 year price target of $10 a share. So these are both pretty good. And we're also on the bottom of the RSI here. So I think it's gonna bounce right back up here for TNYA. We had a nice pullback. I think it's going to continue to take off. Any more stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat, guys. Stocks and cryptos, send them in the chat. If you guys enjoy the live, drop a follow. We do lives every Monday, Wednesday. We're going to do a live Thursday as well this week. And we're a new page. We're pushing out more content for you guys, for the community. We have a Discord, a Twitter, and a YouTube. You could find it all with the brand name, GFG Finances or GFG Investing. It's all that you'll see, the logo. Hey, so I got BURU while GO at 22, sold at 80. Seems to be going down. I think it might be a worth a buy. Bro is printing? Who's printing? What do you mean printing? SNDK. The only thing I'm printing is money. SDNK has room down to 164, pumped up too much. I'm not buying here. Wow, this thing got pumped. Yeah. What's your setup for the Golden Cross, the 10 MA or MA crossing the 50? So I have my MAs, my moving average, I have them set at 20, 50, and 200. Those are by far the most accurate ones for a longer time frame, and it's more accurate. I wait for the 20 and the 50 to cross over the 200. Nebius, we called this one out. Literally, remember we talked about Nebius in one of the lives? and it literally played perfectly. Held support at the 50 MA perfectly, and played from $100 back up to 140, which I called out. So I don't know. We retested this 140 and rejected again. So it's a little tough here. We did call this play here and taking profit at 140, but this can continue to fall back down. It just retested. It has to hold 115. If it doesn't hold 115, expect it to fall back to 105. On all time frame charts, I use the 1 year time frame. You can look at the all time, doesn't matter. You can see the, look at everything. You see how the stock usually plays off the golden crosses. Like for example, we want to look for consistency with that. So when you look for stocks, look at the all time frame and see how they usually react when they get those crosses. If they stay consistent with it, so you gain your confidence and let's see it's a good trade. What do you think of HIMS? Just got in recently. I like it. I like it back up to 65 plus, long term 100 plus. HIMS is a great swing trade. It held really good support actually. Earnings helped it. There's big earnings there. If we fell below this 200 MA, this could have got ugly. Down to back to our golden zone, which would have been a great buying opportunity. But if we hold here, we're going to retest the 65 level for HIMS. The earnings definitely helping it hold support here on this 200 MA. Last time we got to the 200 MA, we went from 42 pumped to 65. We're looking to see a similar move here for HIMS. I would definitely consider selling some in the 60 range because it's going to retest and then hold a little bit. If it passes it, then you're going to make some money. If it rejects, then you're going to come back down. You could use that money you took for profit and buy more. Depends on your goals with it. Any more stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat, guys. Just doing some chart reviews. If you guys are interested in the Discord is linked in my bio. You're going to have to copy and paste it because TikTok doesn't allow me to post a clickable link for Discord until I get 1,000 followers. But if you click on the YouTube link, which is clickable, then you could find that Discord link in the YouTube bio, which you could just join right off that link. If you guys enjoy the lives, just drop a follow. We're a completely new page working on helping our community to become more confident in their investing strategies and more confident in trading, everything like that, to learn it and be successful in the market. We have a Discord, a Twitter, YouTube, and the TikTok. So if you enjoy, just drop a follow. We do lives every Monday and Wednesday, and we're working on pushing out more content for you guys. IBIO, talk to me. So IBIO. Thank you guys for the follows. IBIO. But if you guys want to really ask questions, I would advise join the Discord. It's free to join. Completely free to join. And this is where we help out the most of our followers. And if you guys are interested in the Discord, we're giving away a free VIP because we just got to 100 members. So if you don't want to miss out on that, join the Discord now before you miss your chance to get a free VIP membership. So this one's interesting. We're seeing some nice movement here. If we get a golden cross here, I think this will start to take off. It's definitely something to watch. MB, other question. I normally don't do options because I think it's a gamble, but I got puts on Walmart. Walmart puts? Options aren't a gamble if you sell options. If that's what we're going to get a lot more into in our Discord. We're going to be talking about selling options because it's a very safe and profitable strategy. So buying options is more of a gamble. With selling options, you literally cannot lose if you play it the way we play it. For example, if you sell calls, then you're getting paid to own the stock, and if it gets to your target price, then it sells. It sells your position, then you make profit. If it goes down, then you make money on your call going down. So the only thing you lose from selling a call, the only thing you lose is you're not in the position anymore, but you got the profit that you wanted. So it's literally a win. And if it goes down from what your strike price is, then you make money on the call. So it's a win-win. You literally can't lose. Selling puts, the only way you lose selling puts is if it gets to your strike price, And then the worst case scenario, you own the stock at that price. Otherwise, if it doesn't get to it, you make money on the stock going up. And if it hits your strike price, then you just own it, which is not a loss because you want to be in the stock anyway. So selling calls is something I definitely advise, but we're going to talk a lot more about that in the Discord once we get everything going. Not yet. Just be patient in the Discord if you're in the Discord, because we're working on putting out a whole bunch of content, but we're definitely going to start trending towards options trading and how to become profitable and safe while doing it. Path is one of my favorite setups. We got the double bottom, called it the double bottom in the Discord. If you guys want to see proof, we could go just look at the proof. Did we post this in the community or VIPs? I think VIP we posted it. 1 second. Chart analyzations. 1 second. I'm just trying to pull it up. Where did I post Path? Oh, here we go. We posted Path. What date is this? On October 11th, and we got a huge pump on Path. What stock is on the screen? This is Path. So I really like the setup. We got the double bottom here, sign for reversal. Got a double golden cross, which is signaling for a strong uptrend here. This is the yearly chart. We pumped to $19 a share, pulled back to $15. This is a great buying opportunity for Path here to play back to the $25 a share. I like this going to $30, but if you want to take some off the table, our sell price here is at 22, so start taking some off the table at 22, ride the rest of 30. Gold is just a long-term hold. I wouldn't really trade gold. I would invest in gold. I don't know about trading it like that, but I would just GLD, right? Yeah, we got a nice pullback. We pumped to 400, pulled all the way back, bunch of sellers, back to 360. I like this as a buy here. So the value is just going to keep going up every year, though. Look at this chart. Slow but steady. I would just buy and hold. It did pump up a lot recently, though. That's why it's having a retrace here. Any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat, guys. I took calls 2 weeks out. Yeah, I think it'll continue this uptrend. Oh. Any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat, guys. What do you think about yield max funds? Chase the high dividend? Safe, yeah, it's just definitely not the most biggest money maker. But companies like Target, I think you're going to make money on the dividends along with the stock price. So those are like a jackpot. But it's safe, yeah. Won't make you a ton of money, but CONY versus NVDY. Dividend yield 170%. It be 10, so it's for every share you get. Wow, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely interesting though. And this one is 74%. Yeah, this one got a lot of room to fall. I would prefer the Coney one. Thoughts on where Meta could start consolidating out of the price correction? Yeah, NVIDIA is too high right now. Coinbase is at the low. Yeah, I like Coney a lot better. Um, Meta. Let's see. Meta's an interesting one. It's just been free falling recently. So, yeah. So, we want to see. One second. Okay. So, these are our levels here. Broke this level. Our next level here is 620. So, we want to see this hold 620. If this holds 620, we could bounce in this range and hold. Which realistically I think is going to happen. I think it's going to hold 620. This is for Meta. I'm making Meta to hold 620, so this is what I want to see with Meta before I enter it. It's not a bad entry here, obviously, because it's Meta. This is a huge company. It's an AI powerhouse, so and you won't be kicking yourself in a few years buying Meta at this price because it's going to continue to go up. I want to see fall down a little bit, 620. I want to see it hold this position here and then take back off. But I like Meta. Can you look at gold for me? I like gold where it's at right now. I'll take a look at it though. We just did this one, but we'll take another look. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow. We do lives every Monday, every Wednesday, and we're going to do a Thursday one this week as well. We're working on posting a lot more content for you guys because we really made this page a month ago. Same with the Discord. The Discord's right here. Completely free to join. We have all this stuff for the Discords. That's where you get the best information, in my opinion. We're always answering questions, but yeah, for gold, I like the holds here. It's gonna continue to go up here. I like the buy here. I have a 2-week call out, but it's down 20%. Yeah, well, this goes way too overbought. You can see the separation from the moving averages here. At least we're retracing back to this 50, so I like it. The most it could fall. It could fall a little bit to 355, but I like where it is right now as an entry. And your calls will be fine, I think. Is this the SPY? No, this is gold. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow. Like I said, we're a new page trying to help our community out and everything like that. We have a bunch of other pages, a Discord, YouTube, which is everything's linked in bio. You can access all that. And the YouTube, if you click on the YouTube link, you can find the Twitter and everything like that. We do post tons of content. And the Discord's where we are helping out our community the most because people are asking questions. You can see ask us any questions here. We're always answering your guys' questions about good entries. We have alerts as well. We're going to go to alerts. Great buying opportunities here. Company reviews for VIPs. Someone just asked a question here. So we have a lot. We're always answering and always active on the Discord. I advise you if you want to get more confident in investing and trading to join the Discord. It's free to join, so I definitely advise it. We're helping a bunch of you guys. SG. Yeah, long down, trying to go to Death Cross here at $30 a share and completely tanked. Do you want to see this flat? Wow, this thing got beaten up, dude. It's definitely interesting here, but I don't think it'll do anything anytime soon. It's gonna be a little while till this thing flattens out and starts to look for a retest, and not retest, a retrace. I want to see it get back up to $15 a share though, to make it interesting. But we want to see this bottom out quick. I like that it's been sideways since August, so. Any more stocks or cryptos? Send them in the chat, guys. Is there a mathematical explanation or formula to sell an option with profit without letting emotion affect your decision making and ultimately ruin it and lose? I'm a beginner and I've had open options with 200% profit and wanted more, but then the option dropped to losing 50%. Any more stocks or cryptos? Send them in the chat. Stocks or cryptos. We're doing a few more chart reviews on the night. this. Stocks and Crypto Summit. This one doesn't look bad on the RSI, but I don't think. It's definitely interesting, this one. Send some Oracle. Gerv, can you answer the guiding questions, or are you busy right now? Is there a mathematical explanation or formula to sell an option with profit without letting emotion affect your decision making and ultimately ruin it and lose? It's a good question, though. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. We're doing if we can get this live to 16K likes, I'll stay live for another 30 minutes. Try and get it to 16K. We're doing some chart reviews right now, answering questions, just putting out some information to help you guys. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow. We're starting to post a lot more content on the TikTok. We're a new page, so if you guys don't mind, just help support, because we're going to help you all become successful. It's the goal here. We have a Discord, a YouTube, all that stuff if you guys are interested. We do lives every Monday, Wednesday, and we're doing a live Thursday as well to help you guys answer any questions, everything like that. So if you guys enjoy, just drop a follow. But for Oracle, this can continue to fall here. You got pumped up, and now we're falling. We can get a cross here on the 20 and 50 to bring it back down to the 200 MA at 225. I'd be cautious here unless it holds at 250. Any more stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat. If you guys enjoy, drop follows, please. We're doing our best for our community. 220, a good buy-in. If it holds 220, yeah. If it holds 220, I like it as a buy. So I'd say, yeah, 220 is definitely that support level. Yeah, you want to see that hold 220. The next support level we're gonna see for this is 250, which is right here. So I'm saying if it holds 250 here, that's a good sign. So if it breaks below 250, we'll see 220. We gotta see this gap right here. We got this gap we gotta fill still, which is refilling it actually pretty good right now. So this is actually a key support level here. It's not a bad idea to take a position here, a small position, just in case it goes up, but if it drops more, be ready to buy 220. But if you're being more cautious with it, I would pass on it and put an entry at 220. But this is a retrace from this gap up, so it can continue. This move up just depends on this support level here at 250. TLRY. Tillery Brands. Pumped up, nice pullback here, holding decent support at 1/3. Yeah, we want to see this. We're in an uptrend, got the golden cross. I think this will continue. We're in a steep uptrend here. A little bit of a break of structure. Yeah, we dropped below that support, so I think we could look for an entry here at $1.20 for TLRY. Drop way below this support level at 150, so it's a bit scary, but not too bad. Send more stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. If you guys enjoyed, drop a follow. Our goal is to help the community and become more confident. We're a brand new page, so if you guys don't mind supporting, we made this account a month ago, so the goal is to help everyone. So what did he sell? I'm guessing he sold a call, right? Not sure if wait, does he buy or sell calls? I mean, does he buy or sell options? He probably should have been taking pro. So he was getting rid of an option with profit. Any more stocks or crypto? Send them in the chat, guys. Ask him. Say, do you buy or sell options? And make sure just do it. Just tag him at MJM so he sees it. Any more stocks or crypto? Send them in the chat, guys. If we get the live to 16K likes, we'll stay live until 11 o'clock. Otherwise, we'll do a few more, and that's gonna be it. BBAI. We'll take a look at BBAI. BBAI. Are these not sending? Oh, there we go. Okay. BBAI, Big Bear. It's an interesting one here. We broke below the 50 MA, the huge red candle, so we could continue to fall. I will look for an entry here at $5.50 for BBAI. I'm not sure it's going to hold here. It doesn't look like it will. So we can see something like this again. Like here, we're looking for a similar pattern here. We got to $8, came back to the 200 MA, bounced up, and that's what we're looking for here. We're looking to get an entry here at $5, $5.50. So that would be my entry here for BBAI. Any more stocks or cryptos? Send them in the chat, guys. We're seeing a few more chart reviews. Drop a follow if you enjoy. We're working on pushing out more content, posting more videos, everything like that. We're a new page, so we're working on getting that content out to help you guys. Nokia pumped. I would look for an entry here at $6 a share. I do like it for the long term now, though. I think it's gonna be interesting. $150. That was back in 1999. That's when this flip phones were huge. I think they're making somewhat of a comeback, though, or at least trying to. Put that Nvidia, all that Nvidia news. They could be definitely making something interesting. I like it for long term, but I'm waiting for an entry. I'm waiting for it to pull back because it got pumped up too much. You can see it really got pumped up or retracing a little bit. It's not a bad entry here. Let it retrace this a little. ACVA. Yeah, so this has been on a downtrend. Retested here. Oof, that's ugly. Nothing really showing that's screaming buy to me right here. Besides the fact we're super low on the weekly. On the RSI, last time we were this low, we went from $7 to 22. So it's interesting. Let's take a look at the monthly. Yeah, last time we were this low, same thing. 10 to 22. I would look for this to flatten out first, though. I want to see this like this. I want to see this hold support here at $9. If it breaks 9, it could be a little risky. But we want to hold support at 9, and we want to consolidate. We want to see some sideways movement until the moving averages catch up, and then we'll see if we can get a reversal here. Any more stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat, guys. Thanks. We got the 16K likes. We'll be live for at least another 15 minutes. DFL. Alright, Goof. Thanks for... Alright. See you later. DFLI. interesting, nice sideways in this channel right here. We want to see this test $1.40. If it breaks $1.40, I don't like it. It's cheaper though. These cheaper stocks are risky. I like to swing trade established companies. I only risk like 2 to 5% of my portfolio. This thing completely fell off. Wow. At least the moving averages are closer here. We could see something spark a little bit of life here. Any more stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat, guys. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow. We have a Discord, which is linked in the bio. The Discord is, in my opinion, the best thing to start learning. We answer all your guys' questions in depth. We also have a VIP, which is very affordable, but it's free to join. It's free to join the Discord. We do post good content. There's free content. We post top stocks. We post stocks to watch. Like today, we updated our stocks to watch. All that good stuff. We post earnings reports, so you guys can stay up to date with the earnings. We have IPO reports, good long-term holds. This is for beginners if you guys want to learn all the basics, everything like that. But we're always answering questions. The VIP, we do post a lot of good content. We have alerts in the VIP, buy and sell targets, chart analyzations in depth. We also do private calls, everything like that. You can find that in the VIP benefits. You can see all this stuff. Real-time signals, all this stuff. And we're also doing, if you don't mind, join the Discord. We actually have a free VIP giveaway at 100 members, which we now have 100 members. So we are doing a free VIP giveaway. If you guys are interested, the link is in the bio. Don't miss out on it. The Discord's linked. If you can't click on the link because TikTok doesn't let you, copy paste it. If that doesn't work, then click on the YouTube link and then you could access the Discord link in my YouTube bio. And you can just join off that link if anyone's interested. Any more stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat, guys. We're doing a few more for the night. We've been live for a while, so. Stocks or cryptos. I'm just wasting time. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. Otherwise, that's going to be it for the night. We've been live since 8 o'clock. Jeez. Really putting in those hours for you guys. Helping you all. If you guys have further questions, the Discord's always on top of it. And I advise join the Discord. It's free to join. And that's where we post the best information. And where we post alerts, everything like that in the Discord. So if you guys are interested in learning and becoming more confident, I advise joining the Discord and dropping a follow on the TikTok where we do lives. Any more stocks or cryptos? Or is that it for the night? Let's see if anyone sends any. We're doing some chart requests. If anyone's got any last minute stocks they want me to check out or any questions like that, you guys can ask. Otherwise, that's probably going to be it for the night. Does anyone else have any last minute questions about the market or any charts you want me to check out, stocks you want me to look up? How to open the account? This is my problem, please. Okay, so I don't know if you have Discord, but if you drop a follow, we do post. This is good for you to learn how to invest and everything like that. But in our Discord, if you have Discord, the Discord linked in my TikTok bio, free to join, completely free. We do have a section called Getting New, getting started for new investors. It shows you how to begin, where to open accounts, transfer some money, completely from scratch. This is for new investors. So if you join the Discord, which is linked in the bio, you just have to copy paste it into your Discord or click on the YouTube link. And the YouTube link, you just go to the YouTube and you'll see the Discord linked in the YouTube bio. And you just click off that link because TikTok doesn't let me post links. And then you can learn all about that in my Discord. it's very open for new beginners. And if you have questions, we're always answering questions. So the TikTok is more broad. It's kind of hard to stay on to that stuff. The Discord's more individual, personal help. Yeah, no problem. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow. Our goal is to help you all. We're a new page. We literally started this a month ago, so working on growing. We're going pretty fast right now. We gained 550 followers in a month, so it's not bad. If you guys have any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat. If you drop a like on the page and drop a follow if you enjoy, help support. We're a new channel, working to help all you guys become successful traders and investors. Alright, any more stocks or crypto, send them in the chat, or that's going to be it for the live. I've been live for 3 hours, so we'll do any last minutes. This is last call. Stocks or crypto, send the tickers in the chat. Otherwise, that's going to be it for the live. We'll be live again Wednesday and again Thursday. So, these are last minute calls for any stocks you guys want me to take a look at, or any questions you guys have. You think the cycle's over now? I think we're going to go on another bull run to end 2025. You know, they always say buy in fear, and we're in fear right now. Everyone thinks we're at the top, but that's when we're buying. When people are thinking, oh, we're at the top, we'll go on another pump. When the crash is going to happen, whenever it happens, it's going to be when you least expect it, and no one expects the crash. And when everyone's expecting it, it never happens. So, that's how you know to buy. Always buy fear. When the market's high and everyone thinks the crash is coming by, when the market's crashing and everyone's like, oh, the market's going to go to zero, that's when you buy again. I've been holding since the bear bottom, haven't sold anything. Yeah, I think it's going to continue to run, so I think we'll see a solid December. We're going to get a Santa rally, in my opinion. I think this month of October and early November is going to set up a nice squeeze, and we're going to pump again in December. Any more stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat. We're just doing some last minute calls here. We've been live for 3 hours, so the live is dying down now. We're at 6 viewers, so for any viewers right now, we're doing some last minute calls on any stocks or questions before we end the live, because I'm exhausted now. Been live forever. I appreciate it. If you enjoy, we have a Discord. If you're interested, the Discord is linked in the bio. If you can't copy paste it, we have a Discord, the YouTube link. You click on the YouTube and you can find the Discord in that bio as well. In the Discord, we're always answering questions 24/7. Yeah, for sure, yeah. If you don't mind. It's free to join. So, we have stock alerts, top stocks, questions. We're always answering people's questions in the Discord. We're also, if you're interested in joining it, we're actually joining at the perfect time because we're doing a free VIP giveaway, even though the VIP is affordable because we're primarily helping intermediate and beginner investors. Also, we have advanced stuff as well, just for all levels. But we're doing a free VIP giveaway. The VIP is only $5 a month, but a free VIP giveaway at 100 members, and we're now at 100 members, so that giveaway will be done tomorrow. So if you join now, you have a chance to get that free VIP as well. It's definitely a good time to be joining. Alright, last call, and that's it for the night. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat. Otherwise, that will be it. We'll give you guys one more minute if anyone's got any more questions. It's a last minute call here. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow, and we can see you guys next live. I'll be live again on Wednesday night, around the same time. I went live 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm going to be targeting around the same price. I mean, not price. I've been talking on stocks so much now. Same time, like 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. We have like 30 more seconds. Otherwise, I'm going to end the live here. And this is the last call for any stocks or cryptos or any questions you guys have. Just text them in the chat. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next live. And if you have any questions and more in depth, then just join the Discord, which is linked in the bio. Whew. Alright, I think that's going to be it. No one's asking anything else. Thank you for all tuning into the live. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a follow for more. We're a new page working on pushing out more content for all my community, so we're new and working on growing for you guys and pushing out the best content. We're doing another live, 2 more lives this week. We talk about stocks and do chart reviews. We have a Discord which is open to helping all levels of investors and everything like that. It's more in depth and more personable. We do more individual person to person help and everything like that. So if you're interested, join that. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you all. Just drop a follow if you like. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Oh my god, I'm exhausted, man. And the YouTube. I haven't checked the YouTube chat again. I hope nobody was asking questions in the YouTube chat.